Hey mommies, welcome to my channel. I am the chosen mommy, and on this channel we talk about being a mommy God's way. Being called mommy is not a title that we should take lightly. Motherhood is a ministry, and society has gotten us so far away from that. Motherhood has been placed in a different light, and I wouldn't even call it lights. I will more so consider it darkness because of how motherhood is perceived. When God calls us to become mothers, He is entrusting us with little souls that's going to eventually go out into the world and either do the works of God or the works of the enemy. And it's our job to bring out what was already placed in our children. The Lord said that before He formed us in our mother's womb, He knew us, which means that He created us and He instilled things in us that is supposed to be used for the kingdom. But if we are not doing the works as from newborn, toddlers, preteens, teenagers, and adults, then we are doing them a disservice, and God is going to judge us based off how we handle motherhood. Society has gotten so far away. Me personally, I feel like God is upset, and I'm going to do another video about that. I'm considered the millennials, so I feel like God is very upset with millennials because there's so many new parenting books and principles and so many different things that millennials are following when it comes to parenting, and it's doing, I'm not gonna say it's all bad because there are some good things, but overall they're following the wrong book. The only book that we should be following when it comes to parenting and just life in general is the Word of God. That's the only truth. It's the children that's leading the parents. The children are able to identify as whatever they want to identify themselves as. The children are able to just show interest in whatever, and the parents are just going with the flow. They're going with the flow of the children when God called us to guide them. He called us to direct them and redirect them, right? Children are children. Children have minds of children. So when they're showing interest in certain things, it's our jobs as parents to redirect them from that and direct them to what's right. It's a sad thing for me to see because I'm passionate. My whole calling just revolves around the children. I have my own 4 children, but I know that God calls me to extend myself to the generation of my children. It bothers me. My heart grieves. Like, it saddens me how my children's generation is being misled. And the enemy is having a ball. The enemy is having a ball with the parents, and the enemy is having a ball with the children. Motherhood is not easy. Nothing in life is easy. But when God calls you to something, He has equipped you for it, right? And because so many of us haven't tapped into what God has equipped us with, we feel unequipped, we feel lost, we feel depressed, we feel empty, we feel all these different feelings that then leads to resentment in being a mother. And I'm not gonna lie, I have resented motherhood for years because, oh, I don't know what my purpose is, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, this is too much. Like, once you become a mother, that is your purpose. There may be different things that connects to your purpose, but my first priority and my first ministry is my children that God placed in my womb. If you are married, of course your marriage is your first ministry, and then your children. I'm just trying to change the trajectory of the way that motherhood is perceived and the way that I have seen it going for many, many years. The children's, and that's what I care the most about, because we're adults. We have already been schooled by our parents, and we have still chose to go whatever way that we want to go. But I care now about the children. It's not me coming off as I'm thinking I'm better, or I'm thinking I'm just the best mom in the world. But I have the spiritual eyes to see that these children are being led astray. They are being placed in the hands of the enemy. It's a sad thing to see. So this is what my channel is about. This is Motherhood God's Way. This is the Chosen Mommy channel. I hope to see you guys again, and I hope that you guys stick around. Thank you for watching. Bye. The importance of raising children. Wish I could help you understand. The fast life slows down.